All right. What's up? I'm with Quill. This is it's gonna be interesting. Let's say that. Where am I at right now in life? I'm 32 years old. It's June 2023 or July 2023. Ooh, it's July 2023. I have 5 kids, 4 beautiful daughters, and my youngest is my son. I'm still legally married. I've been separated since 2018. I don't know why I haven't got a divorce. It's 5 years later. I have 2 other kids' mothers outside of the woman I married. What else? I'm the oldest of 6. But ultimately, I'm only making this video because no relationship I've ever been in has ever lasted longer than a year. But I'm 5 kids deep. I'm a marriage deep. 3 kids mothers all together. But I've never been in a relationship longer than a year. So the common denominator obviously is me. Obviously it's me. There has to be something that I've done or doing or karma or something that's resulted in it. So I'm just gonna go down the line of the most pivotal moments I think in my life, relationships that I've been in. I'm really gonna try to just stay around my kids' mothers because those are like the biggest relationships I've had. Even though they've never been the longest, they are some of the most important relationships I've had. So where do I start? So I want to start with my first kid's mother, obviously, but I think that letting people know who I was prior to that matters too. So all my life, since I was about 8 years old, I've been an athlete. I've been a baseball player. I've been basketball, baseball, anything you can name, you name it. In high school, I played volleyball and soccer. I played everything. And so, growing up, I wasn't just one of the players on the team. I was always either the captain, the best player on the team, or the best player in the league. Everywhere I went, especially with baseball. So, I've always had scouts, coaches, select teams, AAU teams. A lot of people always like, you're going to be somebody, just stick with it. Oh, you're a prodigy, you're this. Granted, since I was 8 years old, I grew to be 5'9" and a half at 8 or 9 years old. So I've been this size most of my life. Now, as a 32-year-old man, I'm a normal sized man. As a 9-year-old, I'm big as hell. I'm tall as hell. My hands was been this size since I was 9 years old. My feet been 11 and a half, 12 since I was 9 years old. They thought I was going to be a fucking giant. So imagine me 9, 10, 11 years old. I'm the best hitter on the team. I'm the biggest kid on the team. I'm smacking the ball around in baseball. I'm the center on the team in basketball. I'm a giant. So I've had been programmed in my head since I was little that I'm going to be somebody or something, right? This is what it is. Fast forward into high school, winning championships, scholarships being offered, colleges coming to watch games, scouts, and then even graduating valedictorian, always being the one in my family that was always academically successful. It was like written that I'm not supposed to fail in life. From grades from academics to sports to everything, is on paper you're not supposed to fail, right? Another thing that was happening during all of this time is my mom, all right, even further back, my mom had me when she was 15, I'll say 15. My birthday is March 12th. My mom's birthday is March 16th. So she had me, and then 4 days later she turned 15. So So right around her 15th birthday, my mom had me. So I kind of grew up through the 90s with a teenager from the 90s. So all of her music that she listened to as a teenager, I mean, that's all the music that I listened to. That's all that I know. Everything she was going through, I was going through. Having a kid that young, you're still finding yourself, you're still moving around. I moved a lot. I stayed with my grandma for a very long time. I moved to about 4 or 5 different elementary schools. I went to 4 different high schools. The only time I was ever in a school an extended period of time is 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. I stayed in that school district for 3 or 4 years because I went to 9th grade in that same school district my freshman year of high school. So I've always been moving. I've always moved. I've always constantly, we here for a while when we move. We here for a minute and we move. We here for a second and we move. I've always been a new kid. Everywhere I went, I've always been a new kid. I've always had to learn how to make a friend quick. Be good at this, or over here they hoop over here, so you hoop over here. Over here they do choir over in this class, you sing over here. Oh, you rap over here, you rap over here. Oh, you do this over here, they do this. So I've always been the kid that just done everything to fit in because I'm always the new kid. Always the new kid. You gotta learn how to talk. You gotta learn how to, meet people quick. You gotta learn how to do that. And this is coming at a time where I was heavy in my speech impediment. I'm sure you can see that I have a lisp. Imagine me as a kid before getting to the point where I'm able to talk and control some of the lisp. This was at a time where I was still sucking my thumb at the time, so my lisp was heavy, and I'm the new kid, and I'm having to talk to new people and do things. So it's a lot going on at this time. Me constantly moving and moving and moving and moving. And I think that played a part in my decision making when it came to relationships. Dating back to high school, I remember breaking up with the young lady I was dating in my senior year because I was going away to college. She wasn't. She was a junior. Over that same summer, back when Facebook was like really for colleges, it's probably ancient history, 2009. But it was really about colleges. I could type the college I was going to and I could meet all the people that were about to go to the college. Over the summer, I remember typing in my college and finding a young lady that I started talking to that was going to my college. From it, like I was going there from St. Louis. She lived in Iowa. She was coming to this school from Iowa. I started talking to her. She was in college with me. She was beautiful. She fit the image. She was an athlete too. She wasn't my high school girlfriend. Beautiful, educated, going to the same school. I could look like a college kid dating a college girl, and that's what I did. And because of that, when we first started talking, I dove in. I dove all the way in with her. Now, in this, I won't ever say nobody's names. If they ever get wind of this, she know exactly you know who you are. But I dove in. It was my first time really being away from my mom. My mom, like, really, really strict. Like, I was a late bloomer. I didn't have sex till I was almost 18 years old. A couple weeks before my 18th birthday. Like, my mom's super strict. You can't go nowhere. You better get on your grades, get on your sports, get on your shit. Like, that's what it was. So, I'm dating this girl. It's my first time being away from my mom, being on my own. We in college. She's spending the night. It's my first time ever spending the night with a woman. It's my first time ever, like, every night I'm sleeping next to my woman. It's my first time taking a shower with my woman, like, at college. So I'm in love. You feel me? I am in love in my head. For what I knew love to be, I am head over heels in love. I see you every day. It's my first time seeing my woman every day. Back in high school, the woman I dated didn't go to the same school as me. So I saw her on the weekend, weekdays or whatever. So I remember being in love, right? And it's a small school we go to. I'm here on a baseball scholarship. Everybody know baseball team. The baseball team is one of the most successful teams at the college. Football team was trash. Baseball team was the team. We won conference. We had won a championship like 2 years before. Last year we won a conference. Here I am coming in on the baseball team. So, people, they know the baseball team. My girl that I was dating at the time, she on the track team. The reason me and her ended up breaking up is because it got wind that she was sleeping with somebody else on campus. And I remember like not believing it because this my woman. I sleep next to my woman every motherfucking day. I don't have a roommate for the first 4 or 5 months of being there because the dude that was supposed to become my roommate never came. I don't have a roommate. My girl's stuff is on my roommate's bed. All her stuff. She lives in my room. So you telling me that if she is cheating, that she went and fucked somebody and then came right back and slept in she only sleeps here. Yeah, she got a dorm, she got a room, but she only sleeps here. So I was like, nah, that didn't happen. You can't tell me. I'm with my girl all the time, and by the time that I'm hearing it, it's the second semester. We done switched shit around. I quit the baseball team, and now I'm running track on the same team as her. Me and her got 2 or 3 classes together. We eat lunch together. It's really hard for my woman to cheat on me right now. I'm in denial, not having it. She didn't cheat on me, bro. And then it came back again, like, bro, she... So I brought it to her and I asked her, like, show her the messages or whatnot that I got. Brought it to her, asked her, yes, I would never do you like that. What the fuck? It would never be nothing like that. It ain't that. It'll never. I would never, ever, ever, Jacob. What are you talking about? Not in a million years. You the love of my life. XYZ, right? And then I went and asked the dude, like, bruh, did this happen? And he was like, well, it happened. It did happen. But it happened first semester, early in the year, maybe 2 or 3 months into the year. The time that I'm figuring it out and they telling me it's like the second semester, it's like March. It's right around my birthday. So this happening all the way in August, September when we first got to school. And he telling me it ain't nothing like that. It's before y'all was posting pictures together. It's before y'all was even publicly all together, right? And I'm like, you know what? Thank you for telling me. And you know what I'm saying? It probably was before we was posting pictures and everything, before we was like public with everything. So, if it happened before, that's cool. But what nobody know is me and her were talking in the summer before we got to school. I never had a roommate. She slept in my room from the first day she got to school. So yeah, we might have taken a while to start posting pictures, but she slept in this bed since she got here. So even if it did happen, it happened months and months and months ago. That shit happened months and months and months ago, and she climbed right back in bed with me. That shit fucked me up. And the fact that multiple people knew that shit. It felt like everybody knew that shit. Especially once I really found out, it felt like everybody knew that my woman had cheated on me or was fucking this nigga. And I'm just now finding out, and I'm the nigga posting everything. I'm the one. We got videos posted. I'm head over heels in love, bro. I look fucking stupid. I didn't quit the base. I'm on her track team. I got classes with her. My whole life is switched for this woman. Cause it really go like this. I'm green, baby. I'm green in the motherfucker. And I look stupid. You gotta know, up until this point, I've been a man everywhere I went. Every team I've been on, every school I've been at, everywhere I've been a man. Ain't nobody cheated. Ain't nobody play with me like this. Like, ain't nobody ever play with me like that. So, here we go, and it's like, all right, okay, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Broke up. Summer came, and I transferred schools. Yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot. But I'm 19 now. At the time, I'm 19. Summertime. After my freshman year in college, I'm about to transfer schools. I'm about to, instead of running track or playing baseball, I'm about to go play football at a school in Missouri. I'm going back to Missouri, back to my home state. Like, I just didn't want to be in Iowa no more. I didn't want to be at that school no more. I didn't want to be in Iowa no more. I was fucking, like, you cheated on me, bro. But, like I say, at 32, happened to the best of us. At 19, I was fucked up. But, transfer schools, got back in the summer, got back to St. Louis. You know, when you freshly single, off your freshman year, you come back, it was a fun summer. Enjoy my summer with my brother Bill. I got brother Bill, right? My brother, Mike, my brother. That's my dog. Been known since I was 9 years old. Met on the basketball team. My brother, my absolute brother. Like, I kicked on my brother or something. Like, fuck it, I'm single. Like, I'm saying, fuck that heartbreak shit. We finna kick it. We turned up. Yeah, we turned up. End of the summer came. I'm transferring schools, new school. Get to school. I'm chilling, and I started talking to this young lady, and beautiful situation. She a sweetheart, but she had just got out of something, and she was like, I really enjoy spending time with you, but I don't really want to put a title on it. Can we just rock? Like just rock. Now she's spending the night at my crib. We going to every frat party together, everything, every event together, every game together. We eating together, we studying together. This is my baby. Like, I kiss this woman every day, but we not together. We are not together. And for some reason in my head, that just was an opportunity for her to go do whatever the fuck she wanted. So I was really adamant about being in a relationship. Really adamant about this shit all August, all the beginning of September, all until October. Like, it's 2 months. I want to be your man, baby. I'm trying to be your man. I ain't really just trying to be the nigga you fucking with. Like, I want you, baby. Like, I'm with you every day. I'm with you. And even though I don't bring it up all the time, I'm like, she know me, bro. Like, that's what it is. But she like, no, we need more time to heal. At this time, she's saying all this shit. And I'm just like, man, fuck all that. The fuck is you talking about healing? Healing from what? Like, I'm cool. Yo, I'm straight. Like, that girl, that shit happened in March. Like, she like, nah, you the way you talk about it, the way you mention it, the way you bring her up, you probably still need to heal. Me, I'm fuck all that. Fuck what you talking about. You did. Fuck all that. So, I remember homecoming weekend came. And it was like a really good weekend with me and her. My brothers came down, Vail and my brothers came down, kicked it with me for homecoming. And I really, really enjoyed myself with her. The very next day, that Sunday, we come on Friday, Saturday, kicked it. That Sunday, I had football practice. I go to football practice, I tear everything in my right knee. Got this beautiful big scar on this side. From it, got this ACL reconstruction here. Multiple holes in my knee, screws in my knee, bunch of shit. Tear everything in my right knee. And I changed. I'm not about to have this scholarship no more. I'm off a scholarship. I didn't want to walk around campus. I was dark. I was depressed. I couldn't walk. I couldn't run. I couldn't play football. I couldn't do nothing. I just had to sit there and just sit there. Just sit there. Wait for the swelling to go down before I could have surgery. It's like, I didn't want to be at school no more. I got doctor telling me I'm never going to play football again. I'm never going to play sports at a certain level again. I'll never be the same athlete. I'm knowing once the semester come, we're going to have this conversation. The organization, we got to have this conversation about the minimum money I was about to get. I'm not, you can't be an athlete. We can't give you an academic, we can't give you an athletic scholarship, son. you're not an athlete. You can't get an athletic scholarship. So now I didn't transfer schools and tore my fucking knee. And that, I will say, that time where in October, that was the first time I actually sat down. That's the first time I actually sat down and didn't want to be around nobody. When Mariah cheated, I said her name. When the first girl cheated in Iowa, it I kind of like fuck it. I just went summertime. We just went and I was just living my little life. This girl, that girl, like it wasn't even really nothing serious. I was just chilling, like kicking it. Me and my brothers always together. We cool and like it's fun. We out, skate king. We kicking it. Then I get to college, get to the new college. I'm talking to the new girl. We kicking it. We every day. I never really sat down, but once I got hurt, I just stayed in my room. I didn't want to go to class. I stopped going to class from October all the way to finals in December, 2.5 months. I was on academic probation. I stopped everything. I didn't want to just be a fucking student. I didn't know how to just be a student. For the last whatever of my life, I've been a student athlete. Well, I've been an athlete student to me. I know student comes first, but it was athlete first. I've been a man everywhere I went. I can switch sports whenever. I can do whatever I want to do. I'm the fastest person on the team. I'm this. My legs are my fucking goal. It's a gold mine. My legs are a gold mine. I can run. And now I can't run. I can't even fucking walk. And the girl I'm dating at the time, she's trying to be, supportive. She's a sweetheart. But now I don't want you around me. Like, man, we ain't got to kick it today. We ain't got to do nothing today. I don't want to see her no more. Fuck all that title. I don't even want to be around you no more. I don't want to be around nobody. I don't want to fucking be here. Like, I don't want to fucking be here. I don't know where I want to be, but I don't even know who the fuck I am no more. Who am I without sports? And that's what it was. Like, so I started talking back to this girl that was at home, and once winter break came, I went back to the crib to go get my surgery on my knee, and I ended up messing with her, spending my time with her, enjoying my time with her, and she ended up getting pregnant. In that month of winter break, she got pregnant. And the way I handled it at the time, here I am in the cast after my reconstructions on my knee. I'm on academic probation in college. I'm only a college student now. All I have is college. That's all I'm doing. I'm not like I got a job or nothing. All I did was go from high school to college. Now I'm on academic probation in college. I can't walk. I just came off surgery. I'm in fucking physical therapy. They're teaching me how to fucking use my leg again. I'm not the same, bro. Like, I'm not myself right now, bro. Like, and now you telling me I'm about to have a baby? Like, my life is really fucking changing right now. And the way I handled it, I just shook. I cut physical therapy. I stopped talking to her. I just got my shit and went back to school and tried to hide away in school. That's what I did. That's what happened. That's what happened. She ended up having a miscarriage. I always felt like it was my fault. I always felt like she was texting me, I wasn't responding, and she was stressing. She about to have a baby. I just disappeared. When she finally found out where I'm at, I'm 3 hours away at school. Haven't responded, haven't talked to her, haven't said anything until she sent a message that she thinks she's having a miscarriage right now. And this thing is going, it's not good right now. It's all this going on. Yeah, and that's how I handled it. Ooh. I'm still on academic probation. I'm here at school. I don't really want to be here at school, but I'm here. And finally found a little physical therapy up here. It's the later end of the semester, so it's the January, February, March, April, May. Then we out of school. Around March, I'm walking again on my birthday. I remember my goal was to be able to walk on my birthday. Physical therapy all January, physical therapy all February. To be able to walk freely without a cast on my birthday was my thing. March came, I was able to walk. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I know in the summertime I had to wait on my ACL reconstruction for the summer. So I know I still got to go through another surgery. But the fact that we got this meniscus, post-lateral corner, MCL repair, lateral ligament repair, we got all of that fucking repaired with the big scar on my side of my leg. I'm like, shit, ACL, by the time we reconstruct that shit, we should be all right? Nah, I never was the same athlete I was. Shit happens. But during that second semester, when I ran away from school, I met these guys that were on my floor. They weren't the football team. I'm so used to hanging with only the athletes. When I'm on the team, I really just hang with the team. But now I'm hanging with the people on my floor because I'm in my room all the time. Motherfuckers see me, you on the football team? You're the dude from the football team. You're the dude from the football team. Now they hanging out with me because I'm the dude from the football team. But I'm no longer on the football team. But one of them was an artist, and he played guitar. And that's when I wrote my first record, Nightmare, by myself. Wrote a record without my brothers, without Vail, without the niggas from high school that I grew up with. My own song, just me. I wrote Nightmare, but on a song that he brought to me from his guitar. And that's the first time, I put some music together by myself. Right? Was nothing. Just wrote the song, put the song out on Facebook, and the song went up. Went crazy. Everybody at the school was playing the record. So it gave me a little spark then, maybe I can still be somebody, right? But my definition of somebody was so tied to fame. My definition of somebody was so tied to everybody knowing me and being somebody, being the top athlete, being the best running back in the league, getting to the NFL, getting to the MLB, it was so tied to something of that nature. That's what being somebody was to me. Graduating college and getting a degree, you're somebody. Being there for your kids, you're somebody. Being a good husband, a good wife, being a good person to people, you're somebody. Taking care of your family, you're somebody. But to me, I don't know about none of that. I'm 19, 20. I've been being told since I was 8 years old I was gonna be the biggest star in the world. I'm a prodigy. You know what I'm saying? In my head, I'm him. I ain't supposed to just be hurting, can't my woman cheating. Bitch ain't supposed to be my fucking life. I'm supposed to be him. So when I wrote Nightmare, it was dope because people responded. It was like, oh, I'm probably gonna do that. But I didn't act on it. I ended up leaving school, getting back with the young lady that was a junior that I broke up with in high school. Getting back with her. She had, at this point, by the time I got back to St. Louis and moved back, she had, had a child. She had been working in her little career at the time. She had went and got her license, a pharmacy license at the time. She had been in her career. I just been a college student. I ain't never worked. I ain't never done nothing. You know what I'm saying? At the time that I met her, I was a college kid. So I get back and She got a 1 year old. She got a crib. She got an apartment. I ended up moving in with her. Ended up leaving college. There's a young lady who I'm skipping over, but I'm skipping over her because of the embarrassment. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna skip her. At the end of that semester, goddamn, fuck it. At the end of that semester, I started dating a girl that was fucking at a different school. I go to fucking Southeast. She go to Truman. Dating a girl at a different school. She ended up at the end of the semester driving down from her school all the way to my school to spend like the last week and a half of school with me, right? Boom, it's my girlfriend. I girlfriend quick. She fine, she came down here, she fucking, you my woman. Cool. So now we dating over the summer. I live in St. Louis, she live in Union. We already go to 2 different colleges. We don't even live in the same city. But Union, like, maybe an hour and a half away from St. Louis. So it's not even that far of a drive. You hop in a car, boom, 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 you right there. Right past Eureka, right past Six Flags, right? So all summer, we in the beginning of the summer, we know I got to get my ACL surgery. We get my ACL surgery. She there for my surgery. It's my baby at the time. Fine ass lady. I ended up going away and being a Jewish camp counselor for the Jewish community center. I was the only black counselor. Everybody loved me. It was a dope ass experience at a sleepaway camp. Rich ass kids. I'm talking about one dude, grandparents made all the plastic for all the Kenmore appliances. Oh yeah, paid. But it was such a dope experience being around. Because remember I told you the dude that played the guitar that gave me the song Nightmare? He was a Jewish kid. I ended up like sleeping at his house like a couple of weeks in the summer. Like his family like took me in when I left. Like my dog, Josh, my dog. Listen, like it's my motherfucking dog. So, went away to the Jewish camp. Me and her still trying to date while I'm away in the Lake of the Ozarks. Fucking being a camp counselor. She in Union. When we get back, she about to go back to school. I'm about to go back to school. Because I ended up leaving school. I went back for my 3rd year of school. And I left in the middle of the semester in October. I just left school. So, freshman year, got through. Sophomore year, academic probation, didn't go to class. I was hurt. I was upset. I was depressed. I know now I was depressed. I remember my best friend calling me during that time before I had my surgery, right after I got hurt. Because remember, they came for homecoming, and then I got hurt right when them niggas left. Like, literally, the day after they left, Saturday night, I got hurt on Sunday in practice. So, I remember my best friend, Vail, calling me all October, November, December, before I had my first surgery, and just calling me and just be like, hey, bro, what you doing? I'm like, nothing, sitting in my room. Oh, you sitting in your room again? Don't kill yourself, bro. I plan on seeing you this summer. Like, he kept saying that shit. And I had no intentions on killing myself, but I know this is like real dark. Why am I even talking about this? This is real dark. But that's my friend. That's my dog. I'm just saying that to say he called me all the time when he knew I wasn't myself. Like he knew something in me had changed. He knew I wasn't as bright as I normally am. I'm not calling and talking about basketball. I'm not calling and talking about shit. But he used to call me all the time, and that always stuck with me. Like, that's my nigga. Like, that's my nigga, bro. Like, that's my nigga. But fast forward. I'm talking to the girl. We about to go back to school. Some nigga from her school added her as a friend. Some new nigga. You know how I told you I added the new girl in the summertime because I could type your college in and see who all go to the school. Basically, he did the same thing. He about to go to school. He see all the women at the school that already go there. He adding all the fine ones. He added more women. Needless to say, as the semester went on, she ended up fucking that nigga, being with that nigga. Blah, blah, blah. It is a big fucking story. We're not going to talk about that girl. She was the second girl that cheated, but it was so fucking toxic. Like, after she cheated and I caught her cheating, she, like, went on Facebook and, like, exposed, like, this nigga ain't got no car. He was on academic probation. He lost his scholarship. You just a fucking nobody now. Like, she aired a bunch of shit out on Facebook. And she was, like, popping at her school. So, and everybody knew she dated a dude that didn't go to her school. But the dude she dated before she dated me was, like, that nigga at her school. So when she's saying all of this shit, everybody, it felt like And this is like 2011, 12. The internet is way more wild now, and it's way more like, oh, fuck them people. But at that time, it was newer, and it felt like everybody, like, I don't know, it just felt like, god damn, she popping and she just earned my shit out. And so we don't really talk about her. Fast forward to the girl in high school, we dating. Another situation where I didn't handle it right. I move in with her. She has her son. Her kid's father and her are cool as fuck. At that time, I'm from St. Louis. All I know is the experience of kids' mothers and fathers. They not cool unless they not cool. If they cool, they fucking. But it's always beef. These were just two people that decided we having a kid. We don't really want to be together. We never really wanted to be together. Let's raise our kid and have a great relationship because there's no reason for us not to have a great relationship. You know, like grown-ups. I ain't got no kids. I ain't got no baby mamas. I ain't got none of that shit. So at this time, I don't know what the relationship supposed to be like. While we're dating, her kid's father got killed. I'm living with her. Her kid's father gets killed. And I didn't handle her grieving the way that you should handle someone's grieving. I took it personal. I was insecure about how much she was upset about losing her kid's father. It was a lot working on my 20-year-old mind at the time. Having been cheated on, having been things going on behind my back in certain situations prior to this, it's a lot of things going on in my head. And like, why is, like, y'all had to be a little more than what you led on, the way it's like, the way you fucked up right now. It ain't really just no fuck him, but nah, you seem like you luck. Now granted, I'm 5 kids deep right now. I don't even talk to some of my baby mamas on a personal level. We just exchange kids, but I love you to death. You know what I mean? Love you to death. But we just don't talk like that. If something happened to one of my kids' mothers, I'm boo-hooing. Not just because of a person that I actually, have love for, but my kids. I'm crying for my kids too. I'm crying for the future that they have to have, knowing it's a lot that I'm feeling. At that time, I ain't know about none of that. I ain't never had no kids. I don't know shit. I don't know shit. So I personalized it. I internalized that shit. And I was sideways looking at her like, bro, like, nah, bro, like, nah, it's something else had to be going on, bro. Like, and I made a problem where there wasn't a problem. Let's say I made an issue where there wasn't an issue because of insecurities, because of not being able to articulate in my head, her even being able to articulate what she was feeling, because she's feeling it right now. She's not being able to explain to me in a way that I'm able to get it, and I'm not trying to even hear it in the way that I want to get it. Crash and burn. Crash and burn. I truly blame myself for that situation. But I think that situation started the pattern. Because when I met her again, she had a son. The woman I met after that was pregnant with twins when I met her. She lived back in my college town. And at this time I was out of college, but hanging on to college. Like, continuing to go down there for parties, continuing to go kick it with my niggas, like, always around, because it's only a 2-hour drive. So it's like, drive 2 hours down there to go see my people. Like, get down there, kick it all day, and then come back. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, I met this girl that was, like, pregnant when I met her. Pregnant when I met her, with twins. And baby daddy had like did XYZ, wasn't fucking with her, left school, left away to school, basically done the same shit that I had done to the woman that I was with before. He done the same exact thing, got her pregnant, went away to school, just disappeared, stopped talking to her. And here I came trying to like save the situation because I'm not in school no more. And I think in a lot of ways, every single woman that I dated after that, had a kid. I never dated a woman while I was still single, while I had no kids, it never even crossed my mind. It never even rang in my mind. No one ever said in there to me, why not your first kid be their first kid? Never crossed my mind. Every woman I dated after the miscarriage had a kid. No, everyone I dated after the miscarriage and after getting cheated on again had a kid. In my head, it's like the women that I were talking to that were around my age at the time, or maybe a year or two older, younger, that had kids at the time were more so wanting a relationship, more so wanting something serious, not just fucking around like college kids and fucking everybody. They were more, in a way, wanting something that I actually wanted to. And I didn't really know that's what I wanted. I just know that felt better to me. You know, that felt better. Being with somebody that actually wanted to be in a relationship, some sort of stability, some sort of like stability. And again, like this coming from me where I'm moving from school to school to school to school, college to college. I've been transferred colleges now. And I'm constantly changing girlfriends. And it's like, I wanted somebody that had some sort of like, we trying to do something. Some sort of stability, you know? And the woman that had kids kind of wanted that more for me. And at that time, in the conversations we were having, in the communication, that's what they wanted more. So, you know, it was a little easier. So yeah, pregnant with twins. I ended up leaving St. Louis to go talk to her. Not to go talk to her, to go be with her. We were talking while I was in St. Louis and whatnot. For the last like 2 months of her pregnancy, all the way up to like the boys were like 4.5 months. I moved cities. I went down there, got a job as a security guard, goddamn me. I was there for the end of the pregnancy. She ended up having the babies early, having the babies in the NICU. I'm in all the NICU pictures. Like, I was down there, I was in the trenches, baby. Like, I was really trying to be somebody that did, and I don't know what it was that I was so with now being this stepdaddy. Like, I was so on the daddy train now, like, so on the stepdaddy train. After what I had done, like I was so on this. But her parents, if you know anything about Missouri, we down in the Boot Hill. It's a white girl I'm dating. Just call it what it is. A white girl I'm dating. Her parents are extremely prejudiced, but I take care of everything, so they like, okay, at least he like, you know, trying to do the XYZ. But then her and her mom was on some like weird shit. And they started spending a bunch of my money randomly. And I'm looking at my account, $300 gone. Look at my account, another $150 gone. Look at my account, another $200 and some dollars gone. And it's happened over like 6-7 weeks. So when I finally like asked, like, what's going on? Like, y'all know you said you was gonna do XYZ, and she just was buying her mama shit. But my mom said she needed this, so she asked me to buy it, so I bought it for her. My mom said she needed this, so she asked me to buy it, so I bought it for her. I was like, what time are you gonna call me and talk to me? And when I asked her that, I'm on the phone with her mom in the background. She don't have to talk to you about X, Y, like, you're who the fuck are you? And that whole thing just blew the fuck up. Came back to St. Louis, started dating another girl in another city, not St. Louis. I was in Cape, dating her in Cape for 6 months. Then I started dating another girl. Then lived in Colombia. Jacob. One of the worst things I've ever done. One of the worst times I've ever hurt somebody's feelings. I started dating another girl that was in Colombia. And, when I meet her, she's separated from her husband. 2 beautiful daughters. She lives in one place. Her husband lives like 5 minutes away up the street. I'm at her house. I'm driving as a cable man. I'm clocking out my last day of work Thursday evening. I don't have to be back to work till Sunday morning. Thursday evening, I'm clocking out in St. Louis, hopping right in my car, driving straight to Colombia. Spending Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night with my woman. Wake up at 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning on Sunday. I don't have to leave my first job by 8 o'clock. It's 2 hours. Wake up at 5, get in the shower, whatnot, get ready for work, then just drive to my first job, right? This was every weekend. This is my baby. This was my baby. And, look, I'm saying it's my baby. What I'm going to say next, right? Like, how was it your baby? This is my baby. She ended up getting pregnant. We're about to have a baby. I'm about to have a baby with my baby. I'm with it. My mama with it. Like, it's cool, bruh. It's cool, bruh. It's cool. Shit cool. And, like I said, I drove home every week. So Sunday through Thursday, I'm in St. Louis. Thursday through Sunday, I'm in Colombia with her. But one of these weeks I drove home. We get into this argument during the week, and she say she breaking up with me. Me knowing that we gonna get back together, we done this 2 or 3 times already. Got into some big ass argument. She want me to move down there and just get a job with her. She's pregnant at the time. Like, you need to come here and be with me. I'm a little stubborn and rebellious and selfish because I just moved for somebody and it didn't work out. I moved down with the other girl with the twins. I'm so stubborn on not moving, not realizing like she's pregnant with your kid. That girl wasn't pregnant with your kid, and you moved for her. And that's what her thing. Like, that girl, those weren't even your kids, and you move for her. This is your fucking baby. Bring it, and I have a house. My parents don't live here. I own my house. Like, why are you not bringing your ass here? Like, bring your ass here. You don't have to pay for shit. You can get it. Wait till you get a job. Like, you can find a job. My house taken care of. My bills are taken care of. Like, bring your ass here. And I wasn't with it. So, broke up with me one week. And I went and I had sex with someone else. Ended up going back down the same fucking week. Knowing we was going to get back together within days. Knowing we wasn't going to go the whole 7 days of that week. While I was in St. Louis, broken up. I knew I was going to be back in Colombia that weekend. You can break up with me on Monday and Tuesday. We're going to get back together on Wednesday, Thursday. I'm back on the highway headed to Colombia to see you. I'll be there in 2 hours. That next week, she went to the doctor, regular checkup for the baby. Called me, Jacob, who you been having sex with? What you mean? Why would I ain't been having sex with nobody but you. I'm gonna ask you again, sweetheart. Baby, who you been having sex with? I ain't been having sex with nobody but you, Jacob. Why? I'm really upset. I'm really upset at the fact now that you're lying to me, and I know you're lying to me. Because, Jacob, I'm at the doctor right now, and I have an STD that I didn't have 2.5 weeks ago. I've only been fucking you for the last 5-6 months of my life. I've been to the doctor multiple times. I got pregnant. Like, I've been to checkups, Jacob. Like, I know my fucking body, Jacob. Who the fuck have you been fucking, Jacob? Like, what kind of... I'm not asking you this for no reason, bro. Like, why are you playing with me, Jacob? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you... Like, she upset. So I let her know, like, this happened. She told me she no longer wanted to have my kid. She no longer wanted a family with me. She no longer wanted a baby with me. This ain't never happened to her. This ain't never gonna happen. I don't want a baby with a cheater. I don't want a family with a cheater. I don't want to do none of this with you. I don't want to. And she went and she got an abortion. She meant that shit. She meant that shit. And after she got an abortion, all of a sudden her and her husband was back together, and he at the house all the time, and they posting pictures as a family at the carnivals, and they going on family camping trips all summer. The rest of the summer now, they kicking it as a family now. They kicking it, right? And then I started talking to another girl that lived in Colombia. Whole different girl that lived in Colombia. Because I had been in Colombia for the last 6 months of my fucking life. I'm back and forth. I know Colombia back of my hand. Started talking to another girl in Colombia. This Columbia, Missouri. Started talking to another girl. Sarah Fine. And I headed to her. I was finna come down there, grab a hotel. Me and this other girl were finna kick it for the whole weekend. I booked the hotel, you know what I'm saying, and drive my ass down there. I get there around like 11 in the morning, Friday. I know I'm only gonna be here Friday, Saturday. I'm gonna leave Saturday in the morning, right? I get there like 11 in the morning, check in the hotel. I get there Thursday night. I get there Thursday. Oh, damn it. I clock out of work and drive my ass down there. I get there Thursday night because I checked in at night. I check in. I check in like 7 o'clock. It's summertime, so it's still bright as hell outside. It don't get late. It don't get dark till like 8 o'clock. I'm realizing that I'm checking into a hotel that's down the street from my ex-house. The girl that just was pregnant with my kid, the woman that was my baby, about to have my baby. I shoot her a text message like, that's crazy, I'm in Colombia. Like, we ain't talked in like 2 months now. I'm like, that's crazy. Now, I've been watching her shit. I see her husband pictures. I see all this shit going on. But we ain't talked. Obviously, I done what I done, and everything happened that happened. And it was at a point where even after she had got the abortion, I was trying to drive down there, and she was calling my mama like, Jacob keeps threatening he gonna come down here and he's gonna drive to Colombia. Could you please tell him to stop? My mom was blowing my phone up. Jacob, don't go down there messing with that fucking girl. You know what the fuck you did. You gotta learn how to man up and just deal with the shit you did. This is your consequence. You don't get to go down there and make her. No, you need to stay your ass right here and let her live her fucking life. My mama was going off. So I ain't talked to her 2 months. I shoot her a message. I don't know how I shot, because I know I was blocked on her phone. I know I was blocked on a bunch of shit. I don't know how. I think I emailed her. I think I emailed her some way. We messaged each other. Something. It was hellas ago. So, I think I emailed her. I think the very way we first started talking was through email, so I emailed her. And I'm like, it's crazy. I'm in Colombia, and I'm like right down the street from you. And I'm so used to being here at this time, and when I pull up at this time, you're at the door waiting for me, and it's not like that right now. I promise you, within like 5 minutes, with like 2 or 3 minutes, my phone was ringing. You in Word? You down the street from Word? I'm about to pull up. I want to see you. I miss you. I haven't seen you. I I haven't seen you in 2 months. I miss you every day. I've been watching your story. I've been watching your shit. I've been on your shit. I know, boom. I'm like, okay, but what about your husband? Yeah, he fucking like we've been again. He been with the girls more because he know I'm not. I don't have a boyfriend now, so he's been around his daughters more. But I don't fuck that nigga. I don't like fuck him. I don't want to be with him. I want to be with you. I miss you. I love you. I know we had this falling out, but please, I want to just pull up and come see you. This is my baby, right? She hang up. She on her way. Jacob. She get there. All she's saying is like, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. And I'm the one who cheated. I'm the one who cheated on my pregnant girlfriend and gave her an STD. Let's just say what happened. I'm the one who cheated on my pregnant girlfriend and gave her an STD. And she's standing here saying, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for hurting you, Jacob. I don't mean to hurt your feelings. I know when we broke up and I did this and that. And it really hurt you. It really broke you down. And she's going off, right? We ended up having sex. We ended up fucking. I'm fucking my woman. She's like, come to the house. I'm about to go home and cook. I'm about to tell him to go back to his house. I'm about to tell him to take the girls, go back to his house. Like, I'm about to come home and cook. Can I cook for you? Can you just? I don't care. Like, I'll give you. If you don't have to stay in this hotel, come back home. Like, come home. Come to my house. Like, come back to the crib. And I was like, nah, you can go back. I bought this hotel because I was actually planning on spending the weekend with another girl. The look on her face of like, what? Why would you fuck me? Why would you sit here and fuck me while I'm telling you I love you and I miss you? Why would you do that? And you knew this whole time you were about to be with another girl. Why would you do that, Jacob? Like, that happened. I remember it wasn't even just the look on her face. It was the way that it felt too. Like, it was like you in your head felt this was going to make you feel like you made her hurt the way that you were hurting. And you did. You hurt her the way that you were hurting. You don't want to hurt her like that. Even if she hurt you like that. You the one who cheated. There's no way that your hurt outweighs how she was hurt, knowing that the man that she cheated on, that man that she loved, cheated on her, had sex with somebody else, and gave her an STD. Don't want to move with her, don't want to come be family with her, and all she want to do is want all of it. That's twice now. Whatever you're doing to him, please stop, sweetheart. Well, why is if you're not doing anything, why is he saying stop it? Oh, well, son, you gotta be quicker than that. That ain't how it works. Come on, she got the chips that he wanted. You grabbed the chips that you wanted first. And then she grabbed some chips. Don't be mad that you ain't get what you wanted. You was the first one in the room. All right. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Yeah, because she didn't do nothing wrong. I really don't know what the fuck I was just talking about. What relationship are we in? Oh, fucking Laura. Oh, I mean, the girl. Yeah. Yes, I done that to her, and she fucking, for some reason, what's crazy is, I will say this, over the years, she still found me on different social media sites years later and different Instagram and TikTok. She found me and followed me and wish me the best and want me to win. And I always look at that like, why do you still support me after I fucking done what I done, bro? Like, why are you like this? Just go be, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was a piece of shit to you. Why are you, why do you still want me to win, bro? Like leave me alone. In a way, like, let me be the demon in your eyes. Like, I'm okay being the villain to you. To anybody else in the world, they don't fucking know me. But your recollection of me, I've done some of the worst things to you. I'm okay with you not liking me. But every time you find me, you're like, oh my God, you're so handsome. How are the kids? I see you this. And I want you, how's the music? And I was just listening to your music. And oh my God, you're such a good artist. Like, bro, why do you still fuck with me, bro? Like, ooh, like, I don't deserve that, bro. Like, thank you and thank you, but you know, like, let me be, let me be the demon. Like, I'm okay with it. Like, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with you not fucking with me. I'm okay with being. I know what I've done, bro. Like, I know what I've done. I know what I've done. What's also crazy, remember the first woman I told you had my baby and I moved away and just left to school? She the same way. How are you? How are your kids? And I really fuck with this song. When I put new music out, she liked the music and shit. It's like, bruh, you ain't gotta support me, bro. Like, of all the people in the world, you don't have to support me, bro. Like, I know what I done, bro. Like, thank you and everything, but like, I know what I done, bro. I know what I done, bro. You don't have to support me. You don't have to like shit. You don't have to like check in on me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't like go live your life, baby. Like, you know what I mean? I know what I done. Like, you don't have to fuck with me. Like, not that you don't even have to. You shouldn't fuck with me, bro. Like, I don't know why I'm in tears right now, but like, bro, why do you fuck with me like that? Like, I don't deserve that. I don't deserve that. I don't deserve that, bro. Don't deserve it. So, oh, wait. I don't even know why I'm in church. That's why I'm in church. That liquor why I'm in church. That's why. That's why. And we still got shit to go to. That's crazy. I did not expect to tear up about that situation. That's crazy. We shouldn't be tearing up about shit. We good. All right. All right. We haven't even got to my fucking kid's mother shit. Oh my God. That's crazy, bro. Cause right after this situation, actually, right after this situation, I'm in St. Louis, and I ended up moving to the apartment complex that I actually stay in now. I moved this same apartment complex that I'm in now. I moved in about 10 years ago. So yeah, 10 years ago actually. I literally 10 years ago I moved into the same apartment complex. So I moved in. I'm a cable man now because I'm a cable man now. I'm a cable man. I've been a cable man for a minute, obviously. I was a cable man. Actually, when I was in Cape Girardeau with the girl with the twins, I got the cable position down there. Then I transferred to St. Louis. I'm working in St. Louis, working in St. Louis. I meet the girl in Columbia. Every time I clock out from cable, I'm going to be her man. Then I'm clocking back into cable. So I'm still a cable man. And I meet, ultimately, my first kid's mother. So all of this has happened. This is my relationship history prior to meeting my kid's mother. This is what I'm bringing to the table. I'm batting 0 at this point. First girl cheated. Second girl didn't want to be in a relationship, and when she did want to be in a relationship and be there for me, I was an asshole because I was just hurt my knee, pushed her away. The girl right after her got pregnant, disappeared on her. The girl right after her felt like it was my karma because she cheated on me bad. Everybody knew. And she typed and told the world I was a fucking bum. After her, I went to try back with my ex. And when her kid's father died, I failed at that. After that was the girl with the twins. That relationship failed, crash and burn. Wasn't really either one of our fault. We just was too young to really manage the decisions we needed to make for ourselves. And we allowed her parents to make a lot of decisions, and if it was up to them, we wouldn't be together, and we wasn't together. Got with a married woman who pregnant with my kid, beautiful situation. I mean, this woman used to come down there on Thursday night after I clock out from work and I literally just clock out from work, get in my car, drive to her. When I get there, this woman would unlace my work boots, like take my shoes off. Baby, sit down. She's like, baby, sit down. Sit down. What's up? She would get down on her knees, undo my boots. listen, I cheated on her. Listen, yeah. Yup. I cheated on her. Undo my bullshit. I was her fucking man, like. Yeah. But I ended up cheating on her, giving her a STD. No baby, no nothing. Then on the rebound, fucking her and telling her to get lost. It's another woman coming. And then I meet my kid's mother. Wait. I don't even know we got enough blunt and liquor left for this.